The COVID-19 has had devastating effect on many businesses sectors around the world, especially in Africa, where the telling effects are very visible. The South African aviation industry has suffered greatly during the COVID-19 and is now crying out for financial support to stay afloat in these trying times. Correspondent Sumitra Ndu has that story.
African aviation is still struggling from the impacts of COVID. 8 regional airlines filed for bankruptcy in 2020. More may be forced to do the same as air travel remains limited. The Airlines Association of Southern Africa is pleading with governments across the region to assist or risk losing this vital mode of transportation.
The imposition of those travel restrictions, and this is obviously impacting economic recovery, jobs and livelihood as well, which pose a threat to the social stability, peace and security of the region. So and it's so critical for us to have an efficient air transport system, and it's vital to any aspiring economy, particularly in Africa, where we've got large distances and between centres.
The organisation says apart from limited passenger traffic, airlines still need to service their debt for aircraft financing, pay insurance, salaries and office rentals.
What we've requested is certain ways in which this could be done is through instruments such as interest-free or low-interest loans, grants, subsidies, tax holidays, deferment of taxes and exemptions if we've applied for a deferment of carbon taxes in South Africa, and the withdrawal or the reduction of charges and levies on air transport.
Governments are working together with the aviation industry towards improving travel with COVID passports, as well as efficient testing and screening. Travel and tourism is expected to recover as more countries roll out vaccines. However, with new variants emerging and a third wave still a concern, it may take a little longer.
Before the pandemic, aviation contributed 7.7 million jobs in Africa, as well as contributed to about $63 billion in African GDP. Since the pandemic struck, our analysis is showing that about 5 million jobs are now at risk. Probably not going to get back to 2019 levels until sometime in 2022 or 2023.
Efforts to mobilize $30 billion pledged by local and international agencies are underway.
So the total amount is that 30 billion that we're looking at. Now, we're trying right now with the African Union to see how we can start to mobilize the funds, because these funds are available through different mechanisms.
While there's been a slight improvement in travel numbers since last year this time, it's nowhere close to pre-pandemic levels.